Hello and welcome to the Caymanas Park Highlight Show. In this week's edition, we recap the weekend card from Saturday, February 15th. 10 races were contested on the day, with the main feature being the James B. Dawes Memorial Trophy. We begin with race 1 on the card.
They're off for the first. Fair start, Power of Her Highness, though, lagging at the back of the field as Propellant took off quickly, and Propellant gets that lead and slips away by 3 or more lengths. Blue Sky chasing, just in front of Superior running the rail. They flash past the 6. So Wong Don on the outside. Captain Phillip in the green sleeves runs the rail. The grey golden syrup is next. A break of some 3.5 to Always Right, and the slow starter, Power of Her Highness, remains firmly planted at the back as they've left the 5 and make their way to the half-mile down the back stretch. Propellant setting the fractions. He's down on that lead, only about a length in front of Superior and a Blue Sky teaming up in behind. Captain Phillip in the white and green races 6 lengths off that lead. So Wong Don races up next with Golden Syrup running the rail. Always Right asked to accelerate widest of all, and Power of Her Highness yet to recover after the slow start as they're about to arrive at the top of the lane. They leave the 5/16th and Propellant is kicked away from them, attempting to steal it, and looks as if that's what's going to happen. It's Propellant and Shane Ellis under the hand ride. Shane Ellis and Propellant in complete control. Superior best of the rest, now being driven out and trying to get closer. Toward the outside, that's Blue Sky. Captain Phillip in the green and white races between horses, but it looks to be all over. Propellant with a clear lead. It's double digits already inside the final 16th. It is Propellant coming away from this field and winning with authority. Propellant by double digits. Captain Phillip is second. Superior ease down, just gets third, possibly over Always Right. 5th place going to Sir Wang Don.
No problems there for the big favorite Propellant, won by 13 3/4 lengths. Asked a little bit more serious of a question this time around, and wins quite impressively. So this one looks like he can win when up in class next in town. Shane Ellis in the side of Gibraltar and Chevan Raj, they get another win to their tally. Second went to Captain Phillip, coming from way off the pace, and he went up and out of 13-1 and beat Superior for second. Thought Superior would have run an easy second. It looked as if the 8-1 exacta was home and dry, about a 1.5 from home, but then Superior began to falter and gave up the second spot there to the lead charging Captain Phillip. Captain Phillip second, Superior third, but the big favorite wins, and they get a prize horse for the exacta. The exacta turned 1,009, and the Quinella Plus is a must 1,498. with the 1-5 favorite on top.
They're off and racing. Came out in a nice line, a very good line. Right against the rail, that's Easy Money. Brompton Boys right there too. Rushing down into it, that is a Native Flyer. Then comes Never Despair. Just on the outside, that's Brahma Bull as they go past the 4 furlong point. And racing at the back of the field, that's Modern Monarch. They head toward the 3, and it is Easy Money on an easy lead, about a 3 length in front. And traveling well from racing in second, that's Never Despair. Right against the rail, that's Brompton Boy. Just on his outside, that is Native Flyer. Brahma Bull comes next, and still at the back of the field, that's Modern Monarch. Easy Money making easy work of these. Still chasing, that is Never Despair, Easy Money, and Shane Ellis looks to have this one in the bag. But here comes Brahma Bull on the rail. Easy Money coming to the furlong pole with a good-looking lead. Never Despair and Brahma Bull chasing, but Easy Money is in front, and Shane Ellis will have a double on the card, and this is Easy Money. Easy Money and Shane Ellis. Brahma Bull is second. Never Despair could be third, just ahead of Brompton Boy.
The early double is in the bag for the Canterman Shade Ellis, a.k.a. Rocco, the jockey from Purple Island. And last week he had an early double as well with Taurus Boy and another one. And that was on Sunday, the 9th of February. So he's back Saturday and he sweeps the early double again. And last week's early double for Shane Ellis returned $206. And this week's early double, the Shane Ellis double, returns $190. So the Canterman, he's now really in the thick of things, and he started off the day behind by 4 wins. So he's now behind by 2. Robert Harding lead with 13, and Shane is now up to 11 wins. So let's see if the Canterman will be entertaining us for 2025, or is going to go back to Canada. He usually rides at Woodbine for the Woodbine season, but maybe he'll be tempted to stay a little bit longer this season, given that things have started off so well for him at Caymanas Park for 2025.
Field in line for the third of 10, 6.5 furlongs. They're off. Perfect start almost. Toots on the outside gets a good break. Waterman John is flowing freely early as they go rushing past the 6, and these two now tied in a knot on the front end. Waterman John just beginning to separate himself now from Toots on the outside, a length and a half between them as they drive past the 5. Charming Sound, the favourite, the grey, now beginning to sneak closer. Jet Ski Girl hidden on the outside. Money Box sandwich in between horses. Clowning around the one on the rail. These three in a tight clump. And Blitz Strike left at the back. They've left the half mile and make their way now toward the 7/16th. And Waterman John attempts to steal it. 3 lengths in front of the favourite Charming Sound. Now asked to bubble to the boil as they go slipping past the 3. Toots has something in hand and could display it later on in the race. Money Box is back in 4, 6 lengths off that lead. Clowning around races up next, joined now by Blitz Strike and Jet Ski Girl going nowhere at the back, but it is a Waterman John stepping off the rail. Charming Sound will get the run near to it. Money Box further back and scraping paint. They drive past the final 3/16th. It is a Waterman John driven to the max. Here now is Charming Sound launching an attack on the outside. They slip past the furlong pole. It is Waterman John out in front. Waterman John showing the way. Charming Sound now beginning to gain under devastating Dane Dawkins. It's a driving finish. Waterman John and Charming Sound. Dawkins gets there with Charming Sound just over Waterman John. Then Money Box clowning around. Blitz Strike is back in 5th.
So Charming Sound, the top selection, gets the job done in race number 3, and that's horse number 7, a grey, running on and getting the job done in deep stretch, and it could be a good day for horses, John Post 7, that are grey horses. Hint, hint, hint. So 3 races down, 3 top selections have won. Race 1, Propellant. Race 2, Easy Money. And race 3, Charming Sound. Let's see if we can make it 4 from 4 with a golden glow.
They're off and racing. A very good line and rushing through to get that lead. A Generational is put right on that lead. Out wide, that's Jaguar. Right against the rail just behind them, that is Bugatti. Then comes a Burning Valley. Just behind Burning Valley on the rail, that is Great Wayne. Then comes Heroin and Military Light Trails. They head towards the 3, and Generational kicks away, and Generational is just on the outside. Jaguar coming down, so it's Generational and Jaguar. These two are fighting for it. They're about 4 lengths in front of Bugatti and Burning Valley. Then comes a Great Wayne. Behind those, that is Heroin and Military Light, still at the back of the field. Generational kicks once again. It's Generational and the Sneaky Fox in front so far. Here comes on the outside and coming on, that is a Burning Valley. It is still making the runnings and traveling nicely. Generational in front. Generational kicking away from these and looks to have this one sealed off. Generational. Burning Valley still chasing Generational, and the Sneaky Fox will hold on. Generational beats Burning Valley. Then comes Great Wayne and Military Light for 4th.
So Generational proves to be the right choice, and indeed, ONS Racers, they have another win, first time of the claim, and this one raced with the waiver claim option engaged. So they get 2 chances with Generational. The first chance for the win. Chances are, when you turn it, the second will be a win as well. So they have a chance to take a double with this one, first time of the claim. Right, Sneaky Fox Roman, the champion jockey, is in the winner's enclosure once again.
They're off. Fair start. Zion's Princess in the orange grabs an early lead. A great trick and sensational goal in hot pursuit as they go flashing down toward the 6. The favorite Big Jewel in the green as they lead the 6 races out wide of horses. Amuso is the one running near to him and on the rail. Expeditious is 2 lengths in behind them. Kai on the go, the grey, a further length and a half. Empress Nakila is 2.5 lengths back as they leave the 5, and Maya struggling early at the back. They're approaching the final half mile, about to run into that turn for home, and Sensational Gold has taken charge up front and leads by a length and a nose-tickling tail. Zion's Princess in the orange with the green sleeves races next as they leave the 7/16. Watch the favourite Big Jewel now beginning to make gains all the time as they go flashing past the 3. Muso and Great Trick race almost as a team. Expeditious is further back with a lot to find. A break of 3 next to Kai on the go. In behind them, Maya now overtaking the new trailer, Empress Nakilia. They're coming into the top of the lane. They're about approaching the final quarter, and Big Jewel on the outside battles Sensational Gold down on the rail. Big Jewel looks to have it narrowly. Sensational Gold, refusing to quit, continues to fight on as they run toward the furlong pole. Sensational Gold has reclaimed that lead. Big Jewel now found a bit wanting and put to the left-hand stick, but it is Sensational Gold and the wily Dick Cardenas opening up on a fading Big Jewel. Here is Expeditious coming with a very late charge, but it's late and too late. Sensational Gold wins by nearly 3 over Expeditious. Then Big Jewel Maya. Zion's Princess is 5th.
Congratulations to the single winner of the GP6. $1,332,250, and the amount wagered there $44,800. So 6 of 6 at Gulfstream Park. Congratulations to the very skillful patron who walked away with over 1.3 million with a handsome investment of $44,800.
Time now for a break on the Caymanas Park Highlight Show, and when we return, we'll pick up from race number 6. Welcome back to the Caymanas Park Highlight Show. Let's get back to the action now and continue our recap with race number 6.
They're off and racing. Bubbling Brown Sugar misses it and is left at the back, right against the rail in the orange. That is an Awesome Line rushing down on the outside. That's a beautiful, so beautiful, so beautiful. Awesome Line and Narissa's Angel. They are sharing it. Just going down on the outside. That is Speed on Wheels. They head towards the 3 furlong point. So beautiful in front of Awesome Line. Then comes Speed on Wheels. Narissa's Angel coming down into it also. Wicked Cassie is coming on the outside. It's a wall of horses coming there, coming at the top of the lane, and it is so beautiful. Wicked Cassie coming on the outside. It's so beautiful in front and traveling well. So beautiful in front of Wicked Cassie racing in second. Speed on Wheels left back along with Awesome Line. It's still so beautiful, fending them off. Coming to the furlong pole. Wicked Cassie still fighting hard. So beautiful. Wicked Cassie is beginning to find top stride. So beautiful. Wicked Cassie, so beautiful, trying to get there. Wicked Cassie beat So Beautiful, got tight for third. It looks like the horse on the inside that racked them just ahead of Awesome Line. Adira would have finished in 5th.
Upsets galore there at race number 6, 26-1. Wicked Cassie turning up for the first time in a serious mood. Ran on the track her first 2 outings, but today was a different ball game for Wicked Cassie. The Wiley Coyote card, that's for the Professor Patrick Lynch, 26-1. Upset was on. Another upsetter at 23-1. So beautiful. Led for most of the way, and there's just run out of it inside the final half furlong there. So you got some big bucks all around there.
Starter ready? They're off. In the Spirit, Lucy on the go. They came out at the back of the field, giving the rest a jump. Girlie the Butcher and Cher de Jour match strides early. They're bobbing noses as they run away toward the 5. A break of some 5 lengths opens up to Valley of Love as they charge to the half mile. A length and a half back to Sensational Gift. Then comes In the Spirit and Lucy on the Go, not going well at the back of the field. They arrive at the 7/16th. Girlie the Butcher and Cher de Jour continue their battle up front, and now Cher de Jour noses to the front over Girlie the Butcher. A gap opens up to Valley of Love, asked to improve. Sensational Gift is a further 5 or 6 lengths back. A break also to Lucy on the Go, now going by In the Spirit last as they come thundering into the top of the lane. Cher de Jour on that lead, asked to kick away. Girlie the Butcher continues to try hard to gain on the leader. Valley of Love is left back against the rail in third, but it is Cher de Jour in complete control at this stage. Cher de Jour leaves the furlong pole with a commanding lead. Valley of Love now looks to be motoring down into second, getting the better of Girlie the Butcher, but it is Cher de Jour and Tajay Suku, one of the apprentices, and Cher de Jour and Tajay Suku conquer them all and win by maybe 6 or more lengths over Valley of Love. Then Girlie the Butcher, Lucy on the Go is fourth.
Cher de Jour gets the job done in race number 7. Tajay Suku riding for Alfred Brown, owner trainer, and that one justified the favoritism at odds of 6-5.
Starter holding them. Michael Sims, now he's ready. They're off and racing. Not a bad line as Bosie on the inside, sure speed. Right there too, that's Equinox, Uncle Nub rushing down into it. And it's now Equinox in front of Uncle Nub. Bosie relegated back into about 5th as Huntsman rushes down on there too. Right beside Huntsman and just hidden from view a bit. That is Loyal Action. Bosie relegated out of it to 5th. Then comes Fly Blue Jet and racing at the back of the field. Ella Fortunata, they're coming to the top of the lane. And it is Equinox. Oh, somebody has fell. Equinox gone right down. And Robert Hallidine is down. Hope they're okay. As Huntsman now assumes the lead. It's Huntsman in front of trying to come on. That is Uncle Nub. It's Huntsman in front and Christopher Mamdine and Huntsman skipping away from them. Coming to the half a furlong pole, it's Huntsman beginning to get out of the grasp of these. And Huntsman will go on to win by about 8 lengths. Second, that's Fly Blue Jet. And maybe Loyal Action in third. Uncle Nub finishes in fourth.
So Huntsman very sharp today with the blinkers fitted by trainer Gary Griffiths' owner Philip Azar and the 2019 champion jockey Christopher Bandine. Coupled the speedsters from the 3 furlong point, turned for home, traveling quite sweetly, have been asked to go. Huntsman quick and impressively to win by 9 3/4 lengths at a decent price of 9-2. So the speed collapsed and Huntsman capitalized. Fly Blue Jet was off the pace for the early part of the event and came running on strongly in the end, but was too far behind Huntsman to land a blow. The exactor turned 461.
And they're off. Francis, just a shade slowly out, along with Lucy in the Sky. Titan Tempo is running quickly and wants that lead as they go down the backstretch and make their way now toward the 6. A Main Mistress has now overtaken, and it's a Main Mistress leading up from Titan Tempo. Shooting Star moves down into third, runs the rail as they make their way toward the 5. Catalina Princess races out wide. Train of Thought in the blue sleeves comes next. Kaylin Melody is with Francis improving. Oil Machine joins that group, and Lucy in the Sky left at the back of the field as they run toward the final half mile and make their way toward the home turn. A Main Mistress setting the fractions, attempting to go gate to wire. Shooting Star needs to find 2.5 lengths to get to that leader. Titan Tempo is in a handy spot if good enough. Catalina Princess races up next. Oil Machine has made some progress. A break back to Kaylin Melody, now beginning to make ground as they leave the 3. Lucy in the Sky overtaking Train of Thought and Francis joining those two as they leave the 5/16th, are about to come into that top of the lane, and the long-time leader, Main Mistress, remains firmly on that lead. It is Main Mistress now being shaken up by the rider as they drive past the final 3/16th. Main Mistress getting cracks to that stick. Titan Tempo racing along with Shooting Star. They need to find maybe 5 as the furlong pole is now behind Main Mistress, and she's sprinting away from this field. Inside the final 16th, it is Main Mistress and Shane Ellis. The Canterman will have a 3-timer on the card. They win by close to double digits. Titan Tempo is ahead of Shooting Star third. All Machine fourth. Kaylin Melody is fifth.
No problems there for Maid Mistress with Shane the Canterman. That is aboard on his 3rd win for the day so far. So he started the show on the tail race card. 9 1/4 lengths clear in 1:33 1/5 of a second. Her 2nd win from 4 career starts. So she definitely has a lot of scope to improve. And she's going to be one for the short list.
After holding them. They're off and racing. Jordan Rains takes pole position 1 and goes right for that lead. Mrs. Linders is right there too. Banadura rushing down into it. Also a gift from Ben. Then comes a sensational move and a Taurus boy. Backing out a bit, that is Inspire Force, overtaken by Freedom Street. Then comes Money Miser. Behind that one, that is a Big Argument, and racing at the back of the field, that's a Fearless Force. They're coming to the 2.5 furlong pole. Jordan Rains in front and dashing in front, about 3 lengths in front of, right on the inside and coming on. That is Sensational Move. Jordan Rains still in front. Sensational Move getting serious on the outside. Jordan Rains is still in front. Sensational Move comes the call in. Jordan Rains trying to fend off Sensational Move. Watch Banadura flying up the rail. It's still Inspire Force is also coming on. It's Inspire Force, Banadura, and these are the 4 now. Inspire Force, now it's the front, and Inspire Force goes on to beat Banadura. Inspire Force beats Banadura. Then comes Sensational Move, Jordan Rains, and a Taurus boy back in 5th.
This has been another edition of the Caymanas Park Highlight Show. See you again next week.